goodness gracious. Come on in here. I don't even know if I'm going to get away with this, but guess it don't even matter right now. But let's go ahead and get settled, y'all. Let's go ahead and get settled. So while I make my obligatory run to the kitchen, please sit back, enjoy yourselves to the sweet, cool trap beat.
The song we're going to do right now was released on Christmas Day of 1967.
A nice little trap beat for y'all while I make this run to the kitchen.
Just out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
So y'all go ahead and enjoy this, okay?
This song was voted by the General Assembly of Tennessee as one of their official state songs, and we were very fortunate to be the first group to have the first record on this. And since then, it's been recorded over 100 times. And we look back on dear old Rocky Top. We stayed on a Rocky Top down in the Tennessee Hill. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bill. One side had a girl on Rocky Top, and by the other hand cat. Wine and me, but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed on Rocky Top looking for moonshine still. Strangers they come down Rocky Top looking they never will. Corn was rolling on Rocky Top, good still Rocky Top bar. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top.
They get their corn from a jar. Get their fucking corn from a jar. Get their corn from a jar. I don't know where you get your corn from, but they get their corn from a jar. Woo! Woo! Let's go see what's going on in here. Oh, sorry. We cannot do that without making one last adjustment. Oh, where is it? Where is it, good people? Where is it? Not here. Hold on, where is it? I don't see you. There you are. There you are. There you are. Hiding in here. It's me in here. Hiding from me. Woo! What's up, good people? On this beautiful KCD Eve. Now that feels right. Now that feels better. Woo! What's up, good people? Ain't nobody eating nasty ass corn from a jar. That's moonshine. Ooh, are they going in on the inner city ghetto talk? Oh, tell me they're not doing that. Ooh, hold on. Let me copy this. Hold on. Just gotta send something really quick. Oh man, I just now got a response. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Okay. About 10 seconds. Oh, Fabian, don't tell me they're doing that. cool at all. Oh, oh, that's not cool at all. Oh, is that the jokes they're going with? Oh, be bigger than that, fellas. Be better than that. Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of scan through those. Couch, what's good? Ryan, what's going on? People are speculating. Of course they are. Midnight Family, Robin's in the building. Steve, good old Rocky Top, Carterholic, what's good? Woo! Oh, goodness gracious. It ain't no fun. Ah, I don't even gotta talk about Kenny Payne tonight. What's good, y'all? Um, no news. I don't even want to talk about Kenny Payne tonight. I don't even want to talk about the head coaching job. I had a great experience today. I was taking my time in the store today and they didn't kick me out. The world upside down. Virginia Tech won the ACC championship and we sparked them. If we don't sing Rocky Top together, I would be pissed. KCD party. It's not quite KCD. It's KCD Eve. Boy. There you go. Get us started there. If that's how y'all want to do it, get us started.
Kenny Payne won those games.
Listen. Hold on, y'all. I gotta send another one, quick one. Gotta send a quick message. Sorry about that. Golly, stuff been going on today, y'all. We got some good. Fabian, what's good? Crackerjack TV, what's good? Nick Campbell says Kenny Payne won those games. Kenny Payne coming or not? Come on, y'all. Enjoy the day. Arizona's tough. Dee, what's good? Did I wait? I missed some. There it is. Wait, I missed. Hold on. Lauren, don't let me screw it up. There you are. Cheers to KP won those games. Let's do it. Let's start off.
Kenny Payne won those games.
So y'all did see him get busted. That's why we didn't get bored. They felt unsafe. LSU's in deep. What's going on with LSU? G Mister, what's good? What's Denise? Man, college basketball is so bad this year. I hate to say it. That's the reason I thought we could make a run. Come on, Virginia Tech. I mean, shout out to Ace Custis. What? Jesus, Virginia Tech. They won the whole ACC. From T-shirt hooligans. Listen, I really like I like Steve's I really did like Steve's shirt. Here, kitty. Okay, I'm skipping through the catch up, y'all. Sydney Curry already back in the gym as he should be. Kyle, welcome to the Midnight Family. Do y'all want to educate Kyle on this one, or should I? Well, so Kyle, don't worry about it. Don't worry. No, I'm not saying don't worry about don't worry about it. I'm saying don't worry about not knowing what KCD is. A lot of people are new to KCD. We've been celebrating KCD for about 8 years. mm, 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 mm. But this is KCD Eve. Kyle, I'm sure some people fill you in. Right here, Kyle. No, Jeff, I'm afraid that's not it. Robin knows Kentucky Choke Day Eve. LSU notice of allegations came out. Oh, really? Alicia's in the building. What's going on? Strong ass offer at LSU. Wade Houston's done. They got 7 or 8 level ones. Oh my God. Have they already fired him? Which new song, Marcus? Oh, my new trap song called look. I'm gonna put Rocky Top in it. Will Wade finally caught the fade. They got 8 level ones. Jesus Lord, have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. My goodness. I'm hearing KP announce it tomorrow. Listen, we don't even need the choke day, baby. Yes, listen, this is choke day Eve. This is the setup. If he said Payne gets hired this week by some other team, oh, that would be fucking pathetic. Unless you fired a coach about 4 years too late, 7 level one. Listen, all that stuff happened 4 years ago. I'm late to the party. I had a feeling that okay, fair enough. Gary, man, what's good? What's going on? Marie's in the building. What's going on? Coach Cal said it was good they lost, so they had to play something. You knew he was gonna say that. He been saying that every single year, Kev. That's why we even started getting ready for KCD. Because every time he does that, it always ends the same. How's Kyle not? No, we don't shame. We don't shame in here. We don't shame. Sidney Curry already back in the gym. We don't shame. Remember how the immediate aftermath of Max's departure, local pro UK media was floating Will Wade as one of Bill's top candidates. I didn't see that. Oh, y'all, we gonna have some fun tonight. I can see it now. So y'all, I'm gonna skip all the small stuff, and y'all know it's on when I do this. How are the lines? So y'all know it's on when y'all heard that beep in the background. Shiznit. Where's
How about them?
What's good? Steve, you did not tell me what was going on with the thank you, Gary. You did not tell me what was going on that Will Wade and their 8 level ones.
They're in trouble, man. And then they got rid of Will Wade.
Did that happen today?
Yep. Yep.
So they had to get rid of him just because they know that all the all the violations go with the coaches now, right?
Yeah.
So they're not in trouble.
I mean, 8. They got like 8 level ones. They might get in a little trouble, but they'll get like one ban.
One tournament.
Yeah, you got like a postseason ban. It'll be like whatever. Anyways, what's going on with you?
They gonna hire Kenny Payne down there?
Somebody might. We'll get our crap together.
If it ain't us.
Yeah, somebody might.
Okay, so KCD Eve
Yes, how about that? We got a little. That's the beauty about KCD, man. Well, and KCD Eve. KCD Eve is just the conference version of it. It's like not Christmas, but it's Christmas Eve. You go to the in-laws, you have some dinner. You know, it's fun, but it ain't Christmas.
Everybody opens a present.
Yeah, but KCD Eve, just like KCD, you never know when it's coming, but when it does, it's fun. So. It was fun to watch them slowly, like not even like forcefully piss down their leg, just kind of like dribble piss down their leg. It was kind of funny. It was like, you're a little wet. A little bit of wetness there. And I was like, yeah, they're pissing themselves.
Listen,
they were like drunk pissing themselves.
I watched a Tennessee freshman at the free throw line. Listen. Size his man up, junior, a Kentucky junior. Give him one of these, Steve.
Yep.
He was flying. One dribble punch. I'm like, yeah, I'm not worried about y'all winning the championship.
Nah.
Listen, that didn't feel the same.
I know, man. What a day it was, man.
I know. Hold on, Steve. I got to do this. This is by request only.
Touching you, what good man, sweet Caroline. Fuck you, Kate. Times never seemed so good, so good, so good, so good. I decline. Fuck you, Kate. To believe that never was.
Beautiful. That's a good thing.
Okay, so how are you feeling, Steve, in general?
I'm feeling good, man. We got some excitement. So, you know, I think we're looking forward. We're looking forward to getting a new coach and stuff. It's fun. It's fun.
So okay, so the pressure feels lighter because you believe most of the positive stories you're hearing coming out of the school in general.
Out of our school?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe crap what comes out of our school, but like, but I mean, it's, yeah, no, man, I think they'll get it done. I just believe in the good, you know, I believe the good will happen. And like I said, man, my thing with Kenny Payne is like, okay, if I could get Jay right, somebody, you know, like that, I mean,
somebody's stupid, like
yeah, you know, then like, well, yeah, I mean, I would take them. Even, and I've even said this, I'm like, even Scott Drew, you could argue me down and say, dude, that's a good hire, man. Like, you need to Zeke that, but like, I don't think he's coming. So like, to me, you take the high end with Kenny Payne because it's like the people who don't want Kenny Payne are just like, their reasoning is just
what's the number one? What's the number one reason to not have Kenny Payne?
I mean, people say no experience, I guess. But then it's like it goes from when you argue them down off no experience. They're like, there was a guy in my mentions today. It was just he shows up in my mentions like every single time somebody mentions Kenny Payne. And he said the no experience, somebody argued him off that. And he's like, well, I just don't want somebody that's from Calipari. Okay, so what is it? Like, is it no experience or is it the Calipari thing? Is he black? I don't know. I mean, there's a mixture of all of it, I think.
Yeah, and then when you say like the Calipari thing, and it's like
I had a guy jump on me today, Marcus. This guy jumped on me today, and he's like a hardcore Republican, and he was like, you're woke and this and that, and I'm like, bro, I'm probably the most conservative Republican guy you'd ever meet.
They just stuck me in Republican. They just stuck me in woke. They just stuck me in Democrat.
And this guy stuck me as like a woke Democrat. I'm like, what?
Isn't it amazing what
conservative guy on planet Earth?
Isn't it crazy what woke has turned into too? Like,
I know.
How did woke get hijacked? Woke used to be like, watch out for the government. Now woke is,
I know.
It's follow orders. It's like, whoa.
I know.
I don't really know what happened here, but
Yeah.
so the Kenny Payne still the Kenny Payne is still the experience. Like, okay, is Kenny Payne associate head coach for 6 out of 10 years? Is that a tougher job than Virginia Tech?
What do you mean? Like, is Louisville a tougher job?
No, it's the number one, the associate head coach at Kentucky. Because, like, you get the point. What I'm saying is, you're going to learn more, and you're going to, like, there's a higher level of pressure at Kentucky being the associate head coach. You got to recruit at a high level, play at a high level, do all these things at a high level. Virginia Tech, you get 5 years to get it on track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being on the sideline at Virginia Tech for 5 years, you're still not going to feel like that's a job. Okay, now you're ready for Louisville.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you would need 15 years for that.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, yeah, because I mean, like, would you take Mike White or what was his name? It's not Mike White.
Buzz?
No, whoever's at Virginia Tech right now.
I don't even know his name right now.
Yeah, me either. But I mean, like, would you want him? He just won the ACC tournament. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Buzz Williams, I mean, good coach. He can't really recruit that well. That's why his teams are always, average. Like,
yeah, right. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's not a lot of college head coaching jobs that's tougher than the associate head coach at Kentucky.
Well, and that goes back to my point, man. Like, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Like, I want Kenny Payne because I just think he's going to do awesome. I think he's going to recruit at a high level. And, I mean, at the end of the day, the best teams have the best players. So, like, I think he's going to recruit at a high level. I think he coaches well. I think all the other stuff that comes with him is great.
But I mean, he's just going to look like Memphis.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just dudes out here running and blocking and all that stuff. So it's like, but my thing is, man, it's like, okay, so with that, I mean, there's nobody. I mean, I'm even going to play the game like, okay, Steve, why do you want Kenny Payne as opposed to somebody else? I'm like, who do you want? Like I said, okay, Scott Drew. Okay.
Scott Drew, Jay Wright. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
and who's the third person? Scott Drew, Jay Wright, and who else?
I mean, McCronin. No, thank you. They're like, well, he made a Final Four last year. Yeah, well, he was one game out of missing the tournament. So they played in the first four, for God's sakes. They made an astronomical run. Like Johnny Juzang went on one of the greatest runs.
Didn't Kenny Payne bring Johnny Juzang to Kentucky in the first place?
Probably.
Yeah, but like you said, y'all were in the play-in game.
Yeah. I mean, like McCronin's out there in LA. He got a good team next year too. Like, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, Holtman? No. It's not even a question. So do you get, I mean, okay, so I'm even giving like Kenny Payne hater the benefit of the doubt here. I'm saying, okay, who would you want? Who would you rather have? I mean, Ed Cooley from Providence? You'd rather have him than the potential of Kenny Payne? I mean, I'll even play this game. What if Kenny Payne sucks? Okay, well then in 3-4 years, we're doing this again. And
if Kenny Payne sucks, he won't last 2.5.
Yeah, then we're doing this again, and we'll go find somebody else. Maybe the crop will be better then,
But listen, the thing is, he'll leave the cover full.
Yeah,
at the very least, the cover will be full, and the assistants that are coming with Kenny Payne, he'll have assistants that y'all might be arguing that should get the head coaching job.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. So, like, that's my point is like, even not, and again, that's not why I want him, but if I was like just giving somebody a thing, but it's like everybody, I keep seeing people, they're like, oh, well, do your due diligence on the search. Like, fool, Coach Mack been fired for 2 months. They look, it's been reported already that the university has gotten feedback back from the search firm.
Wait a minute, say that again.
The university has already gotten feedback back from coaches from the search firm.
About the job or what they think about the coaches?
No, like, yeah, gave them like a list of, okay, like word was they come back with Musselman, like a negative, like you don't want him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and different stuff. So it's like,
why would you not? Why do you think somebody wouldn't want Musselman?
Because he's just like Chris Mack. He's wound tight. He doesn't like the media. I'm sure the search firm was probably like, that's literally what y'all just got rid of. So you probably don't want that. Okay. I like Musselman. I mean, but I think he would do good. But you get what I'm saying though? Like, and you're gonna sit there and tell me, like, well, let's let it play out a little longer. For what?
You don't get these opportunities where a coach walks away from the job mid-season. The settlement's already done. You have a professional coach who's not, conflicting with your college schedule. Like, you don't get an opportunity like this to hire a new coach. And you knew Mike Pegues wasn't getting the job. I mean, outside of your boy Rashawn Myers, everybody else knew Coach Pegues wasn't getting the head coaching job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is a great opportunity to be like, okay, he's going to be gone. The staff's going to be gone. We don't have to worry about hurting the feelings or stepping on the toes. And I get still being respectful. They're the coach. Let them coach it out. Leave them alone.
Absolutely.
And then just say, hey, we have an opportunity. Like, we had a 2-month head start.
Yeah.
So with that 2-month head start, is it a message to the college basketball world if you do that Tuesday thing or that Wednesday thing? Like, hey, we got our guy.
Yeah.
We took advantage. We took advantage of our time that we had ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. Do you remember how long Duke and UNC took? A couple weeks. Boom, boom. This is my guy. Moving him up. Boom. This is my guy. I'm moving him up. Okay. Now, I mean, I get it. It's a little different situation because that's Hall of Famers that were kind of, I think Coach Pitino could have named his replacement, right? I think that would have been fair.
Not his son.
Huh?
Not his son.
If Pitino had stayed and won a couple more titles and he wanted Little Richard to have a shot, Richard would have a shot.
Listen, trust us, people. Little Richard was going to get a shot.
It's the only time we've ever been scolded by Kenny Klein. Little Rick was getting a shot, bro.
Yeah, just misunderstanding.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I think it sends a message out there like, no, Louisville wants Kenny. This is who we want. We want Kenny.
We've been all over. And again, I don't see how an interim athletic director can skip over Kenny Payne.
Right.
Even with all the support, all the veteran support, there is no way that a interim athletic and an interim president who has worked with Kenny Payne before at Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay. And like, for instance, now, like, I'll say this because, like, I was reading a comment on there. It's like, it says, okay, my trepidation with Kenny Payne is this: an unknown commodity as a head coach. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe bad. Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm not running from this. Okay, like, Kenny Payne probably has the highest ceiling. He probably has the lowest floor. But Chris Mack was the home run, and it didn't work.
Why does Kenny Payne have the lowest floor?
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
only because he hasn't.
The unknown.
Yeah, I'm still saying associate head coach at Kentucky is a high ass floor.
Well, yeah, but I'm comparing him. Here's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as Mick Cronin, Scott Drew, Kenny Payne.
Okay. Which that's what pissed me off from the beginning. Because I wanted people to acknowledge when you're coming up with competition for Kenny Payne, you literally went and got the returning NCAA champion, the team that was number 1 in the country, and like who else gets judged like that, Steve? We're still haven't gotten our sanctions, right? And you're comparing Kenny Payne to, again, national championship, Hall of Fame Jay Wright, number 1 in the country at Auburn, and Bruce Pearl and Musselman, who, whatever. But it's like, no, you literally saying that this dude is, and the people who don't want Kenny Payne is comparing him to the best of the best in all of college basketball. So what does that tell you? If a dude who has never even, quote unquote, head coach outside of Cal getting his intentional 5 ejections a year or whatever, when he's getting busted, other than that, you're literally saying the most untapped potential is already in comparison with Scott Drew, Musselman, Bruce Pearl, and Jay Wright.
I think he is for this job.
Okay,
I mean, I'm just trying to play it fair. Like, okay,
that's a perfect, but still, if that's who you bring up as a competition mark, as a benchmark, you would have to say, you've never seen this guy have full ownership of a sideline, and you're already putting him up against the best of the best for this job. Yeah. What's the problem? And look, and not to mention the support that he already has at the highest levels.
Yeah, well, see, that's the other thing too. When I'm like, but you can't argue this on Twitter. Some people they're just like, I don't want Kenny Payne. Okay, well, I mean, you're not living. And then if you try to support Kenny Payne, this is the new thing on Twitter they'll do to you. They will, if you come up with anything that's good on his side, it's propaganda now.
I heard something about that, Steve.
So you're the propaganda machine if you try to say, well, I don't know. No, I think actually I think it'd be good, because there's a lot of money sitting on the table right now that is willing to support him financially.
A lot of money that has been out the door because of what's been going on.
And that's where I'm like, listen, if y'all can get Scott Drew, go ahead. I'm kind of under the understanding there's no way in hell you're getting Scott Drew. That was put out by one guy, Bobby V, who said he talked to somebody close to Scott Drew who said he'd probably listen. Well, hell, he probably would listen. But he's been at Baylor for 20 years. He just say this out loud.
How many years has he really been there?
Since 2000.
I knew in year 10 is when he won the NIT championship in year 10.
Yeah, I mean, and look, and Baylor was, they were effed up when he got there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's a really good coach. Like, okay, but he's been there. He's won a national championship. They're building a brand new arena. They're building him a new practice facility. It's a private university. He just got an extension. Like, and you've got massive donors there. Do you think, unless he just doesn't want to be at Baylor?
Think about this, Steve. Imagine this. Live in this world with me real quick. Okay? Let's eliminate Kenny Payne from the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Marcus and Steve and all the listeners of 93.9 who trust Marcus and Steve.
Yeah.
Right? Live in this world with me. Kenny Payne doesn't even exist, okay? Marcus and Steve tell the public, we want Scott Drew, right? So, Steve, you and me are sitting across the table. We're trying to tell everybody Scott Drew's awesome. Scott Drew's the man, right? Can you imagine how many people, just to go against us and go against the public that support us, will say, oh my God, what are they smoking? Like, they think that this is the dumbest thing in the world. They think they're going to get Scott Drew. So everything you said, they would use against us to say,
sure,
NCAA sanctions. Scott Drew's not leaving Baylor. He just won a championship at Baylor. He just got a new arena at Baylor. He's a private school at Baylor. He rebuilt the whole thing at Baylor. 20 years at Baylor. He got all this. He got all that. And we would be saying, no, Scott Drew's the man for this job. And everything you're saying, Steve, they would literally be saying words like dumb and stupid.
Yeah.
For Marcus and Steve to think they can just get the championship coach away from Baylor to come here.
They would say, Steve and Marcus think they can get Baylor's coach. Well, they went sports stupid or something.
That's exactly what they would say.
Yeah.
And now think about how stupid those people sound to y'all, right? Like, okay, like y'all heard that laid out. Now who's stupid? Who's stupid?
And let me be very clear. If those people are scared of Kenny Payne coming because they think we're going to have too much access, you should be, because we're going to have all the access. So you should be terrified because we're going to be all up in that. But it's like,
why did you come on the show and say that?
I know.
The one thing you were supposed to keep a secret out of all these things is that we're going to be able to break all the news to everybody.
Hey, there's one guy we would have more access with. And he's the A-Sun champion. I'd be practicing with the team, man. Scotty D got the job.
Oh God.
And y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop with the every time Scotty D's name comes up, I see some people like, oh, hey, he never did good. He do fine here. Like
Steve, do the people realize that when his team is a little uninspired or they need a little macro big picture about how important y'all in the moment is? Do these people realize that Scott Davenport will call Marcus Maven and say, hey, can you come in here and talk to these kids about the big picture of what this means and get them to appreciate the moment?
Yeah.
And then I'll come get in front of the team of Bellarmine and tell them what their lives are going to be like in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And how important this is to them. And can you imagine if Coach Davenport and our video crew are in Louisville and I come in there and Steve, they'll get all the good angles and they'll get all the passionate. I'll look like Prime, Prime on his on his inspirational stuff.
Y'all be calling me. Y'all be calling me Coach Rummage.
Right, you're right. I really don't know the call. Hey, Coach Rummage.
I run the video cameras at practice. This is what I do.
Coach Rummage. Listen, I can sit. I'm gonna be sitting in film room with Coach Davenport and just look right here. No, we can take advantage of that pick and roll right there. That's the spot we can take advantage of.
Listen though, but seriously, man, like. That's my thing. Is it's like, okay, I mean, being real back with it, like, okay, I mean, I'll take, like I said, out of what could possibly be, like Jay Wright's not even possible. Like, okay, Scott Drew, okay, cool. Anybody else? Give me another guy. Give me another guy that Kenny Payne's not worth taking a risk for.
Okay, let me ask you this. and this is just I'm thinking on the fly. All of a sudden, you pay Scott Drew the #1 salary in the country.
Okay.
Are you game for that?
I mean, no, because then, I mean, you're talking about you're bringing in a guy who's already got a national championship. Now he's the highest paid coach in the country. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you should
I don't
have
love
to.
that.
Yeah, because that's
I
my
don't love
point.
that level of comfort for me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. And when you say Jay Wright, I'm like, okay, he's on the back nine.
Yeah.
You got to take Jay Wright and make him the highest paid coach in the country, and he's on the back nine.
But let me be truthful with Jay Wright. Jay Wright to me is the closest thing you can get to Patino. Does that make sense? Just fly suits, just like
he's too cool though.
He's superstar.
But
I'm saying like he feels like a superstar. Like if he was stalking the like you're like, yeah. But he's not an option. Like I don't really think Scott Drew's an option. I think people have heard that, and that it's given the ones that don't want Kenny Payne just a little fuel to be like, well, we got to wait it out. You wait it out. I don't, and see, this is where when people may get upset with us for saying go ahead and hire Kenny Payne, I think we're being realistic with who you're going to get.
Right.
It's not. And imagine being Kenny Payne if the AD says,
don't start comparing me to Missouri and Tom Crean.
We want you, Kenny. We're going to go get 5 other people to tell us no. And if they all tell us no, we're going to come back. We're going to get you. You might not take the job.
Who's coaching at Missouri?
Nobody right now.
Who got fired?
I don't know.
Is Crean getting ready to get fired?
Crean already got fired. Oh, Quanzo Martin, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. St. Louis, Quanzo Martin. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they already got fired.
Yep.
If you even and it's like if you even flirt around with Missouri, and it's like it's disrespectful to have these other okay, and people know this. Josh Hurd should know this. Everybody should know this. Kenny Payne has been getting head coaching jobs and calls for jobs. Why the fuck do people think they made him the associate head coach? They made his big at Kentucky, Steve.
Yeah.
Kentucky. Former Louisville basketball player who won a championship. They made him the associate head coach after 4 years at Kentucky.
Yeah.
Do you know how many Kentucky fans would like never sign off on that? But they said in order to keep him at this school and not be playing against him, we literally have to make him the associate head coach after 4 years, Steve.
Well, and not just that, man. I've had some sound Nikki's sitting on. Maybe we'll get into it Monday, but I can tease it for the YouTube fam. I mean, it was one point one of the clips I have is Kenny Payne talking about Calipari. The offense was stagnant. So Calipari's answer to that was he turned the offense over to Kenny Payne.
Wait, what?
And they went on a run to the Elite Eight.
Wait, start over with that, Steve?
Okay, so there. Yeah, so the offense had become.
You had sound of this and you didn't play it on the show?
Yes. There's this, and then there's another great clip I have. Listen, I have watched so much Kenny Payne over the last couple weeks. I mean, I've watched every press conference he's ever done. Yeah, and this was one where. So I'm listening to it, and they're like, the question is, they're like, the offense has been stagnant. They're like, where it is, he's turning it over a little bit more to you. And Kenny Payne's like, yeah, and he kind of goes to these like the philosophy that we have and different things. So he started running the offense from that point on. And it was like, okay, I mean, it's pretty. And that's what I say, man. People want to act like no head coaching experience means he started coaching last week. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude's been coaching, man. Now, listen. There are some fair questions. There hasn't been a lot of coaches come out of Cal's tree. Okay, that's fair. Why hasn't he taken a head coaching job? It's fair. I think those are questions that we'll be asked in an interview that he'll be prepared to answer. And if he goes, oh no, well, then he won't get the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all think he's like mental? Like he's not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah. I think it's a bunch of people who haven't even heard him talk. Like, and again, you got to remember, this is why yesterday I made the proclamation that I am not media, Steve. Like, we work in media. I'm not. You can be media. Have it. Enjoy it. Yeah. Listen, you're more media than I am.
Listen,
Steve.
I'm 8 months from doing remote radio from Orlando. Media.
Listen, I'm learning.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Real talk. So you had Jeremy in here last night. I heard. I was asleep. Shout out to my guy.
He talked about his feelings on the Kenny Payne, and
okay.
Listen. He's doubled down on his feelings towards the hiring.
Yeah.
And he's out there kind of, I don't want to say on the island, but he came here, gave some good information, sounded confident in what he did.
Wait a minute. Somebody said we should do radio at 7:00. Is something going on with the 7 to 10 show?
What do you mean?
I didn't know.
7 o'clock?
I didn't know anything was going on. But no, listen, Jeremy's pretty connected with this whole thing, man. So I read somewhere he had an update tonight. Is Jeremy in the chat? Like, what's up, man? Like,
what's your update, Jeremy? What has Jeremy's do you think Jeremy's confidence scale has wavered on the Kenny Payne thing?
No, I think he's hung in there the whole time, man. Listen, he's got a lot riding on this, man.
Wait a minute. Listen, are you saying if he's wrong, he's in trouble? How many people are going to be pissed at Jeremy? If
Jeremy got a lot riding on this one, bro.
Jeremy don't get this right. Oh my God.
He's going to be like the weatherman that everybody hates.
Wait, who's what weather? Wait, our local weatherman, he got this last one right. So is he out of the doghouse?
Listen, if Kenny Payne doesn't come to Louisville, Jeremy's new nickname is the weatherman. That's what we're gonna call him, the weatherman.
What's his name? Weinstein? What's my guy's name that everybody's been pissed at? What's his name? It's
Weinberg. Weinberg.
Okay.
Weinberg.
I said Weinstein. Sorry. Weinberg's in trouble. But he got the big ice one right. So he's back in good graces, I guess.
Yeah, by Mark with the C.
You said what?
Phil calls him Mark with the C. Do you know the girl he was dating? He's not dating anymore, Natalia. Dude, she transferred in like an angel from heaven my junior year when we had to take Spanish. She was Colombian.
Time out.
Okay.
Jeremy, type your update again.
Okay.
Type your update again. I missed it. Somebody said you typed an update. Wait, she transferred in at your school?
Oh yeah, dude. She transferred in fluent speaking Spanish. I was like, what's up? She's beautiful. But she's gorgeous too, man.
You're a cool kid. So were you like cool kid intimidated or cool kid shark?
I was a cool kid. I'll carry your books if you teach me some Spanish. I was a pretty smart kid in school, but that
What
Spanish,
foreign
dude.
language did you take?
Do what?
You took Spanish?
Yeah, yeah, we had to take Spanish or French, and he had to take 2 of them, so I did them both my junior year. I loaded up my classes, so my
Wait a minute. What?
What?
You took Spanish and French in the same year?
No. Spanish 1 and Spanish 2.
Okay.
I took them back to back, so that way I didn't forget them. The only thing I learned in Spanish 1 was burro asno meant jackass. That was cool. And yeah. And then Spanish 2 just got crazy. I was like, this is ridiculous. So
Steve, I know I told you this. Do you remember what I told you the biggest betrayal from my Spanish class?
no.
Do you remember me telling you that?
No.
I want to tell you this while you're here, because this is a confession, and I have to do it while you're here because you're good at saying, okay, Marcus, you've had enough. Marcus, give me your keys. Okay. So if I say too much, this is Steve is going to tell Marcus, give me your keys.
Okay.
Steve, these are the prerequisites to graduate and all that good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
College, Spanish. I mean, you've been around me long enough to know that,
Just peppermint oil. Nobody freak out.
Essential oils, right? Right.
It's just peppermint oil.
Steve, the biggest betrayal I ever had, Steve, was Steve, let's just say I had an advantage in Spanish in college.
Okay.
Let's just say my advantage was written on a little piece of paper.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So when the tests would come in Spanish, I went in there confident because I knew that I had an advantage.
Yeah. Listen.
Go ahead.
This may come back to bite me, especially if I move to Orlando.
Uh-huh.
But I did not care about cheating in Spanish. I was like, I just want the grade. I don't care.
Okay, let's just say this, Steve. I had an advantage on what was going to be on the test and basically the exact test.
Yeah.
Right? Just some insider trading information.
Hey, listen, at U of L in Dr. Karpoff's class for biology, we got all the tests at the beginning. It was awesome.
So, Steve, final exams.
Yeah.
Right? Final test, whatever. Dude next to me is dying, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Before the class, oh God, I'm gonna lose my grant money. I'm gonna lose this. Man, if I don't ace this test, blah blah blah. Listen, Steve, he's giving me the whole rundown. I'm like, damn. And I'm kind of like, you've been like this all year. Like you should have been putting in that extra work. If it's this,
you should have been studying. Like they're not gonna kick me out.
So, Steve, I sit in the back, obviously. I sit next to the wall, at the back.
Sure.
And Steve, here's the other thing. A year earlier, I was totally a Steven. Not intentionally.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, Steve. But listen, you remember when Steven when Calvin Candy came home, and Steven was coming off that porch, he was like, I misses you like I miss a rock in my shoe.
Yeah.
Listen, that was me, Steven. So what happened is somebody was flunking in Spanish and they went race card, right?
Yeah.
And they were a classmate of mine. And I knew they were doing the race card thing, right?
Right.
And it rubbed me the wrong way at the time because I'm like, I'm in this class with you. You don't be paying attention. You don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, don't put that on that lady. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that on that lady because you screwing up. So anyway, the lady asked me, do you feel like, she called me in like for an extra meeting. Actually, you know what's funny, Steve? Old girl just knew I was banging the Spanish teacher because I told old girl that I need to go talk to the Spanish teacher because she wanted to talk to me about something.
Yeah.
That turned into, I know you're sleeping with her. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So anyway, I went to go meet this Spanish teacher and she was like, do you feel like I'm racially insensitive in the classroom? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. I said, no, what's up with that? She's like, because, one of the students says that, I'm doing that, you know what I'm saying? And basically she was like, would you be willing to make a statement saying that, that you didn't feel like I was being racially insensitive? I said, absolutely. Okay, cool. So that happened. I didn't end up having to give a statement, but I did give her a note saying, what I'm saying, I don't feel like you've been racially insensitive towards me, blah, blah. So this is a little 30-minute meeting, whatever. So, I get through that class. It's no big deal. But the next year I had her again. But now I got the real advantage, the next year.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with the teacher. Had something to do with who I chose to associate with outside of, school.
Absolutely.
So anyway, last test of the year, dude's freaking out, blah, blah, blah. I know he's freaking out, blah, blah. I take my test. I use my advantage on the test, right? I turn in my test. I walk by to get my bag. I give the dude my advantage.
Yeah.
On that. Steve, the motherfucker used my advantage and then turned it in and told the teacher
that you were cheating.
That I was cheating.
Did you just deny it?
She made me come back and take the test at a later date.
Did you use it again?
No, because she changed the test. But listen, I went from like a low A to a high C, but I had to study for the next test.
Yeah.
He gave her the advantage that I had.
So what did he say after you beat him up?
Listen, I never saw him again.
I bet.
When I went to meet the teacher, she told me, she was like, let's just say his name is Chris. She was like, Chris, who sits back there with you, he said you had an advantage on the test and blah, blah, blah. And then she told me this. She said, but I did think it was kind of weird because y'all missed the same answers on the test. You used the advantage and then ratted me out?
I know.
It was, Steve, it was bad. It was the worst, Steve.
No,
and I'm like, dude, I could get kicked out of school for this. Like thank God me and her had some kind of history. I could have got kicked out of school, and who knows who has a vendetta against you, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, my GPA ended up dropping real good in a class that I knew I was gonna have an A in, Steve, which easily could have made me ineligible.
I know.
Yeah, he sure did though. He sure did turn that in. He, like I said, he turned in the advantage, Steve, and used the advantage all the way on the test.
That's terrible.
It's brutal. So yeah. You said what?
That's sad, really.
Yeah, I know. And it's like you said, after you beat them up, but that's why I always go to you like, okay, that's not an option. You can't beat them up.
Yeah.
You want to, but you can't beat them up.
I know.
Yeah, Listen, how mad would Crumb be if I beat this kid up? Snitching on me. Or would he have let it pass? Yeah.
Okay. You told the you told the story. Did Jeremy ever give us an update? Still waiting. Somebody said he was a Cat fan. A Kentucky transfer, probably. That's
It's brutal. Yeah, I mean that. But here's the thing: that really broke my heart. Like I was sad. I was really sad about that. Because when I left that thing, I just knew I helped this man graduate, go support his family. Like in my heart, I felt like I helped him accomplish all his goals. And only to find out a week later that he turned in the advantage and I might get kicked out of school.
That's funny.
Hold on, let me look. Let me see if I'm gonna look for Jeremy. Jeremy did say he's back up to 100% confidence.
He said you got to have a fall guy. That's funny.
Okay, Jeremy, hold on. Before I get you out of here, Steve, he goes, this here.
Okay.
I don't know, Jeremy. 100 is a high number.
That it is. It's the highest.
I mean, I am looking forward to. I don't know what's going to happen with the Drew Dina situation, but for everybody wondering, like I said, we will hear things about. We got to hear the other side of the story. What's going on, not just what's put in the media.
That's fact.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for you, Steve.
No, yes, yeah, 100%, man.
Say wait.
Wait until all that comes out before I start.
Making any judgments on what's going on. All right, Steve, you want to get any shouts before you get out of here?
I don't know. Why is this guy yelling? What is up with all caps?
Yeah, I saw the Caps comment. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was no fall guy because I thought I was doing the right thing.
I was doing the right thing. Yeah, I didn't need a fall guy. Oh man.
He says I've been through this before, so that's why he's yelling.
I got you.
Well, y'all, I was doing this shit when you was shitting your Pampers. Innocent till proven guilty. Yeah, like I said, and again, all we know is what the media said. Update number 2 is that redacted. Wednesday's the deadline has been thrown around Twitter. It's false. It could happen anytime in the next 2 weeks, but no sooner than Tuesday, though. Okay. This is the update. Update number 2.
All right.
Update is that redacted told me on the phone this morning.
Okay.
This Wednesday deadline has been floating around on Twitter. It's false. It could happen anytime in the next 2 weeks. Jeremy, you ain't buying more time, are you?
Mm-hmm.
we need some extra time.
And
let me figure out what's going on.
You're back to 99%.
Oh man.
No. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's fair, man.
Listen, the coach who takes the job isn't even 100%. So y'all get the point. He's 100% in his information, but
yeah. Because I mean, things can happen and it not make anything anybody's hearing right now different. It's just like, I mean, because I think the people around Kenny Payne expect it to happen. So I'm just excited, man. I'm just ready.
And they're hoping for it to happen too. Like,
yeah, I mean, been patient with it, dude.
The whole country, the reason all these commentators and announcers, nobody's paying these people to say these things. They all been around Kenny Payne long enough to know that he deserves this opportunity. So, like, when you hear Dick Vitale and Seth Davis and Greenberg and all these people, they think Kenny Payne deserves the opportunity. Kenny Payne's not paying. He's not a part of the circle of Dick Vitale charity, and he's not Calipari donating $10 million to his charity.
Kenny Payne doesn't hang in the circle of Dick. It's not where Kenny Payne hangs. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude.
They know. Listen, Kenny Payne knows where he belongs.
Yeah.
And it's not around your Dicks and your Seths and your, Greenbergs or whatever,
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Whoever.
All right.
No, yeah, he knows. All right. Get back to it.
Yep. Listen, I'm going to go to bed.
Go Hail Mary for our university tomorrow. Not Hail Mary, but
I was gonna say I'm not Catholic, but
yeah, I know. Whatever.
I love the great Catholics. They're great people. what I do, but it's phenomenal.
I mean, my point is dig into one of the real good prayers tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm ready to have some fun again.
Yeah, I know. I think we deserve it. Are they gonna lose a tournament and Will Wade can never coach again?
I don't know. Probably. Listen, one more shout out though. I did get to have some fun today. Shout out to the Tennessee Volunteers, man. Thank y'all. Good. I did enjoy that. So happy KCD Eve, everybody. I look forward to celebrating it again in
2 weeks.
Week and a half, 2 weeks.
10 days. Where do you have Kentucky going out?
That's impossible.
Wait. Keep in mind, Steve, Oscar Tshiebwe's weakness was what Tennessee had. Mitch Barnhart, the athletic director of Kentucky, is the committee chair, head of the selection committee. He is going to make sure that they get the best matchups along the way. But
that's what I was going to say.
Here's the thing, though. You can only really give a good matchup through the first maybe 3 games.
Yeah.
But the last Elite 8, Final 4, you can't do nothing about that. Like, it is what it is.
That's what I say. I know
first weekend, you can set up an easy draw. A perfect matchup draw.
Oh, yeah. And they'll get that.
Go ahead.
I said they'll get that.
They'll get Oscar Tshiebwe food for the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they're going up to Indy. They're going to get a cake draw. Like, they're probably going to be a 2 seed. They're going to be 15. They're going to beat up on a 15. They're going to get some wax.
You're definitely going to stick them in the ACC too.
Yeah, they're going to get some 7-10 games. So, I mean, they're going to win their first 2 probably up in Indy. So, even though if they do get beat up in Indy, it will feel like the curse is lifted. We hired Kenny Payne and they get beat up in Indy and they got to make that drive back home. Like,
that'll be the retribution for the day we had to drive back after the Michigan game.
Yes.
That was the fastest, most speeding thing we ever did in our lives.
I know.
You and I were both home by halftime, Steve.
Yeah. I was sitting at Cattleman's in Shepherdsville by halftime of the Kentucky game.
That was the worst.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out of here.
Because Rick didn't want to play
Tony Hicks.
And Honest decided.
And it cost Rick his job. We fired Rick after that game.
Thanks, Honest and Tony. Rick, that's Rick's fault. You should have awesome. That. All right. Go ahead.
I was going to say, shout out Joey Wallman.
Is he in the building?
Yeah, listen, man. He is. If you listen to their podcast, dude, he steals the show every single time. He's legit, man. He's like, remember that name. Remember Joe Wallman. Remember that name. He's an up and comer in this business, and he might be the next great one. So,
shout out.
All right, man. I'm out of here.
All right, hit me up.
All right.
Later.
Later on.
Touching you, what could be sweet Caroline? Fuck you, Kate. Times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I decline. Fuck you, Kate. You believe they never would.
Oh, that's a good feeling, y'all. Like I said, it's. I mean, you almost have to just acknowledge that we got a shot at really having our university back. Yes. Listen, Albert, I saw this, and when Steve was talking, I was gonna point to my watch and tell everybody set the clock back. So when are you officially supposed to set your clocks back? Are you supposed to wait till 2 a.m? I was riding home earlier, and I was like looking at my car clock because I already changed my car clock setting. And I was like, damn, I was off because I said that. So y'all might as well set your clocks and your watches and your microwaves. Y'all might as well do that right now because you're going to look tomorrow, 2 a.m. Oh, yeah, 2 a.m. Okay. Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, set your clocks. Let me see. Is there anything else that I forgot to get to? Let me make sure. I may have missed on here. Let me do a double check real quick. Gary, I got you right. Gary, I need to make sure I got you. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, y'all. I cannot wait. Wait. Oh. If you are listening, Ken Harbison, I'm going to hit you up. Adrian, I'm going to hit you up. If y'all are listening, I'm going to hit y'all up. Hold on real quick. I'll check it out. Adrian, Ken Harbison. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get y'all a new intro. It's going to be fucking awesome. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be so great. Actually, let me not say it's going to be great. I got help from people. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so intro's coming. No, it's funny. Here's the problem, y'all. So y'all looking at me through sunglasses, and I'm sitting here talking like this the whole time with my eyes closed, and I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, this and that. And I'm talking. Then I realized I got sunglasses on. Y'all can't even see. So, the intro is going to be great. Oh, I missed something. Did I mess something up? Hold on. I can't even open this. Happy KCD Eve. Gary. Shit, I'll give y'all another one. Just in case I missed anything, let me get y'all together.
Touching you, what could be sweet Caroline? Fuck you, Kate. Times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I decline. Fuck you, Kate. You believe they never would. Kenny Payne won those games.